On the basis of summary of Fountainhead, what we do first is make difference between good and bad people in the story, and Tuhi came to be the worst person. In such a morality does not exist, good, bad, right or wrong are the perception depending on situation, then why do we judge him? Because if we compare Peter Keating and Rourke, still it has a logic, because both of them had the same knowledge and opportunity to choose their path on the basis of their actions differences. We can make out. But why Tuhi? As he is not specified as a special knowledge holder, maybe he did what he could have done at his best.
Whose question is this? What is the question?
Why we're judging him? That he is the most bad person.
Why should you not judge? Can you live even a minute without judging?
We're judging on the basis of morality, he is not moral.
Who says that we are judging on the basis of morality? Does the text say that?
Actually, I didn't read that.
Even the limited bit that you read, does it say that Tuhi is bad because he is immoral?
Because of his action,
What else is there to judge a man on?
That is the thing, but
Why are you listening to me? Why not somebody else? Why are you present here at this moment? Are you not applying your discrimination? Are you not discriminating when you are listening to me? You could have been eating golgappa at this moment. Why did you discriminate between the two opportunities? There was the opportunity to talk to me, and there was the opportunity to play volleyball at this time. Who says that you can live without judgment? Is it not an application of judgment when you sit here? So, how can you walk even one step in life without using your faculty to discriminate? And if you cannot discriminate, then good and evil are the same to you. Further, if you say that you cannot discriminate, then you should also not discriminate between pleasure and pain, between bondage and liberation. Don't discriminate. When you face bondage, kindly don't be judgmental. Don't say, oh, bondage is bad. What is this entire cult that says don't judge? What is this?
what we discriminate like good and bad, that is a merely perception, right? What I am looking as good may be bad for some other person.
You can say all these things when in your life there is nothing called suffering. If you have come to a point where you can say with great detachment, oh, this suffering is just my perception, then only does it befit you to say with respect to the world, good and bad are merely matters of perception. Right now they are not merely matters of perception. To you, they are matters that make your life hell because they affect you. And he affects people in a way that makes their lives hell. All this is very, very modern spirituality. Good and bad are just perceptions. Do not judge. What is this? If good and bad are just perceptions, then just go and roll around in mud. Why don't you? The restaurant will serve you a cockroach in your curry. And then the manager will say, good and bad are just perceptions. Good and bad are not perceptions. Good and bad are not fiction. To you, there is actually something that is good and there is actually something that is bad. I am talking of you. So when it comes to good and bad, ask good to whom and bad for whom. To you, something is good, something is preferable, something is advisable, and equally something is bad, something is avoidable. And if you do not know what is advisable and what is avoidable, if you do not know the discrimination between these two, then you will be very lost and you will be suffering. In fact, all suffering of the world is because of the lack of right judgment. You do what you must not do and then you start avoiding that which you must respectfully enter into. And then one comes up with this fantastic thing. Good and bad are just illusions. It behoves an Ashtavakra to say this. A Dattatreya to say this. A Ribhu to say this. They were sitting at the height of non-duality, Advait. So they could say, na punya padam, na pap padam. There is nothing called auspicious. And there is nothing called inauspicious. There are no virtues and no vices. Only they have the right to say that because they have reached a particular position. So when they say that, it is an honest declaration. Look at your condition. If you start saying all is one, then you have to swallow the cockroach. All is one. So, swallow the cockroach. Be very, very careful. There is no faculty more important than that of discrimination, Vivek. Be very, very judgmental. And judge rightly. You must know what to refuse, you must know what to accept. If you lack in discrimination, nobody can save you. Getting it? This becomes a very convenient way when you want to avoid being in the truth. What is the convenient way? The convenient way says, who knows? We are little beings and we can never be certain. Krishna has said something. But my little aunt is also saying something. And what my aunt is saying is totally opposed to what Krishna says. But who am I to judge? And all is one. So my aunt and Krishna are one. So I can follow my aunt. How can we take extreme positions? Let there be moderation. So when there is Krishna and there is Kammo auntie, I'll take a 50-50 position. 50% I will take from Krishna. See, I am not biased. Who are we to judge? One should have some neutrality. 50% I'll take from Krishna. Like, being with the gopis, eating a lot of cream and drinking a lot of milk. enjoying musical instruments, dressing up nicely, chasing peacocks. And using animal stuff for one's own decoration. All these things I'll take from Krishna. What will I not take from Krishna? What is the 50% I will refuse? Gita. That I do not want to take. And the remaining 50% I will take from Kammo auntie. You see, I am a very neutral person. Who are we to judge? You must judge. And you must take extreme positions. Very, very extreme positions. When it is a thing between Krishna and Kammo, it has to be Krishna 100% and nothing at all to Kammo. Let her shout and shriek. She must get nothing from you. Be extremely judgmental. Are you getting it? This question, but how can you be certain, is a deadly question. It will stop you in your tracks when you are moving towards the truth. It raises a needless and fatal doubt. Prakriti has conditioned us to be suspicious. And whenever you will move towards the truth, a little bit of suspicion will be enough to make you halt or even take a U-turn. Suspicion is a great thing when it comes to physical security, is it not? We are suspicious because suspicion helps us be more physically secure. And that's what Maya, ego, Prakriti all use in order to keep you away from the truth. Just introduce a little bit of suspicion in somebody's mind. And he will say, yes, how can I be certain? Krishna and Kammo. The Krishna fellow anyway does not look too neat. You know, Rourke didn't have a total of 5 friends in the entire world. And Tuhi was worshipped by thousands, not without reason. When it comes to Krishna and Kammo, Kammo will win hands down. And when it comes to Krishna, you will have your doubts and suspicions. You are saying, but we are judging him only on the basis of his actions. Exactly how else will you judge a man? Please tell me. On the basis of his stated intentions. Okay, my intention is that I want to give you 4,000 kilograms of pure gold tonight. Worship me. Or will you see what I am actually giving you? Please. Please. Even as I slaughter you, I say, oh, I am madly in love with you, darling. What would you trust, my words or my actions? Look at the argument. All we are looking at is Tuhi's actions, poor Tuhi. Why are we being so harsh on the little thing? He is anyway just 35 kilograms. But that's how we live, don't we? We don't look at what is really happening. We look at promises, we look at words, we look at memories, we look at stated intentions, we look at feelings. We do not look at the tangible facts because that is dangerous. Dangerous for our illusions. That is the only way you can know whether or not a person is good for you. How has that person acted upon you? In other words, what has been the effect of that person's company upon you? Nothing else. Nothing else. To he destroys Katie. To he destroys Keating. To he destroys so many other people who come to him for advice. That's how you judge to he. Rourke is a life giver. To he is a killer. But yes, to he is great with words. His eloquence is unsurpassable. If you will look at his words, you will join TFC, To He Fan Club. Rourke doesn't speak much, except for the one big speech he delivers in the courtroom. He is very economical with words, just as he is economical with his building materials. Look at Dominic and Rourke. They are not ordinary gossiping lovers. When they are together, often neither of them does not utter even a word. So if words is what you want to go by, then your punishment will be that you will be repeatedly taken in by the to he's. Avoid that. Look at the person's actions and his effect upon you. That's all.